Hi guys, it's your girl Adebukola Salami. Like you all know now, we have lots of trendy topic we bring to my show. But today I want to ask your honest opinion on this. What measures do one need to take to bring in a stranger to the house to either work for you or work with you? What are the things we need to put into consideration before we bring in somebody to work for us? You know, I bring in lots of guests to talk about stuff, but because I want to share the story with you, I'll be talking about it myself, and then I'll be expecting your opinions, your thoughts under my comment section. And if you want me to bring in guests to talk about it eventually, please feel free to let me know. But then again, it's your honest opinion I want on this.
Hello guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. It's Book Slam here. Cut.
Welcome back, guys. So it's story time. Please go with me. About 2 weeks ago, I saw a DM, and when I opened it was a voice note, a very lengthy voice note. So I had to bring out time to listen to it, even though I was trying to listen in intervals. But then I realized it was about rape, so I had to take out time, listen to it, so I could analyze it. I'm going to be brief about it and go straight to the point. Like I said, I'll be needing your honest opinion on measures to take when bringing in a stranger to the house, because this happened to the person that sent me a DM. It said he's married with 2 kids, and then he's a busy person because he has 2 jobs, a full-time job and a part-time job, yeah, and then his wife is also busy. Then somebody has to take care of the kids. Now because he's not so buoyant enough to go through the agency to get a house help to work for him. So he said he knows this woman on this area, and he tried to talk to the woman because he realized that the woman has issues with her daughter, and the woman is married to someone else that is not the girl's father, which is a stepdad to the girl. And then again, the stepdad is not so cool with the daughter, so they're always having issues. So he felt, okay, let me speak with this woman if she's going to allow me taking the girl so she can work for me. And then again, the girl lives really close, the mother lives really close to my house, so of course she could always go to her mother time to time, which is fair enough. So he spoke with the mother allowed it. She moved into the house with them. Then they made her know what she'll be doing, like, when I'm off to work, please take care of the kids pending the time I return or my wife returns. So it was just a duration of 7 to 8 days. So in these 7 to 8 days, a lot has been happening with this young girl. Like, she goes on an errand and returns really late. The wife keeps wondering that what could be wrong. So she tried to call her down and sit her, be like, baby, you really don't need to go out and return this late. You are still a child. Where are you always going to? I really don't like you to do this. Please sit up. So I think this really irritated the girl, and she was like, in my mother's house, I go out the way I want and I return the way I want. We're going to get to how I got to know that. So on this fateful night, the wife sent the child on an errand. Go do this. She got back without informing anybody. She dropped what they sent her and disappeared. But the husband saw her while she was leaving. So he probably felt the wife sent her on an errand. So when the wife asked, where is this child? Is she not back from where I sent her? The husband said, I think she dropped it in the kitchen. She checked and saw. Long story short, they finished everything they had to do that night. This girl is still not back. So they had to go to the mother and be like, is she here? Because I think they called the mother, the number wasn't going, so they had to go to the house. Is your daughter here? Because she's not in the house after we sent her on an errand and all of that. So the mother said, she's not here. But if you ask me, I think she has gone to her boyfriend's place like she usually goes. Really? Her boyfriend's place? At what age? The girl we're talking about is just 14, and she already has a boyfriend, and the mother knows about it. Wow. Anyways, so the guy said, okay, since you are aware that your daughter usually goes out like this, no problem. The mother said, you can go to your house, sleep, she will return, which the man and his wife did. They go back to the house, they slept. A day passed, 2 days passed, 3 days, till like the 7th day. And then they were like, this girl is still not back. But then again, because the mother assured them, they felt it wasn't a big deal. And remember I told you the guy works. in two places. I think he works in an hospital too. So he said this very day, on the seventh day, he was feeling really bad because they lost a patient in their hospital, blah blah blah. So then at night, yeah, he heard a knock, only for him to go check. It was police. Like, police, what are they doing in my house? Or maybe the girl got lost. Have they seen the girl? Like, the whole lot was running through his head, but he didn't say any of them out. But the police said, "You are under arrest." Arrest for what? They didn't say it. He needs to go to the station. So he now faced his wife and be like, "Did you report this girl missing or something?" The wife didn't respond. Instead, she went inside to dress up. So from everything I heard, I'm just guessing that the wife did not report the case and she wasn't ready to answer because "You are taking my husband, I really need to follow." So she went to dress up. And then they got to the station. "Okay, what have I done?" He saw the girl and a guy. "Who is this guy?" He asked the girl, and they said is her boyfriend. Like, okay, this is the boyfriend you usually go meet every time. So what is my own? Why am I in the station? They had to narrate to him that he's been charged of rape, and he was like, "Who raped who? What is this all about?" They asked the guy, "Please, can you say what you said earlier?" The guy said, "Okay, this is my girlfriend. She came to my house one fateful night and I said, 'Why are you here and not your mother's?' She said, I don't live with my mom. I live with somebody I'm working with. I'm living with a man I am working with his kids." Like, okay, if you're living with the man, why are you here? She said the man has been sleeping with her forcefully. It was like, if the man has been sleeping with you forcefully. Okay, I think that wasn't even the case. She didn't really give a specific reason for spending the night at first. The guy just allowed it. Maybe that wasn't the first time. So I think 2 nights passed and the guy was like, "Come and start going home. This babe doesn't want to go home." What could be wrong then? He started pestering the girl. That what happened? That was when the girl said, "The man I am living with at the moment, I am working with this man and the man has been raping me." If this was the case, why have you not reported to the police, or why didn't you tell your mother? She said she was scared of telling her mother. She doesn't know how to start that conversation. So the guy said, "Okay, let's go to your mother. I will explain with you, or I will explain for you." The girl said, "Okay." And then the girl started taking him around like, "You don't know where your mother lives?" That's what the guy said. So the guy realized at some point that this girl is not ready to take me there. That means something is wrong. So he spoke with his friends and they told him to report to this police. That was when he took the action of reporting to the police, and then the police arrested this guy. So where the problem started from is, even our Nigerian police, they did not request for statement from this guy, which is very bad. If somebody comes to you station to report to you, you take statement from A and take from B, but our so-called police did not do that. They did from just the girl because they felt rape is this, is that. But yes, you need to confirm whatever it is, but nobody confirmed. Now the case is, this guy has been detained. They said, "What do we do next?" The guy told the wife that you need to go and speak with a monarch in our area, that please let him come and intervene in this, because I really don't know, or I really can't recall the last time or the time I have been with this girl all by myself. There was no time me and this girl have been seated alone or been together alone. So where is this rape thing coming from? So then the monarch came, and then they told the girl that this water, you have to drink it. If you tell us lie, you will die within 7 days. If you tell us the truth, you'll be safe, blah blah blah. Okay, so at this point this girl got scared. She wanted to talk, but she was scared that this man is there. He looks really huge. She can't talk. So the police had to send the guy outside. Like, okay, I think she wants to talk, but you need to leave. He left, and this girl had to spill out everything. Like, I stayed with him for just 8 days, but the wife scolded me, and because of that, I had to leave the house. They are not really doing anything to me per se, but then I just wanted to have my freedom. I want to go to my boyfriend. Oh, now we know the gist. Because this guy has been having carnal knowledge with this girl. A girl of 14 years old is already having sex. And that's why she could claim that somebody raped her. Like, really? May I feel this fault is coming from the mother? Because even the mother said she must have gone to her boyfriend. Like, are you serious? What mother would say that? Like, is she the one that even really gave birth to her? Oh, okay. So, anyways, she eventually confessed to everything she said, and we now know that this guy was forcefully accused. But my Nigerian police still left him in cell and said he has to bail himself. Bail himself for what he did not do. Number one, you are already at fault for not taking a statement. And secondly, you are saying he has to bail himself, which he eventually did. The boss from where he worked had to come and bail him of 200,000 that this guy does not even have, because he will have to refund the boss. So you can imagine all of that mess. So what I'm driving at now is, this guy is saying I am not at fault, but was forcefully accused. And then when the police started accusing this guy that, okay, you adopted a minor without anyone's consent, and you even took advantage of her, so you have a case already. But trust me, when they faced this guy for all of this, they totally ignored this guy that was forcefully accused of rape. And we realized that rape is a very serious offense. They ignored him and acted like that case was never discussed or mentioned, and still detained him that he has to bail himself with the amount of 200,000. Well, that is huge, but then again, the major reason why I'm sharing all of this with you is because he wants me to be the voice. He wants me to say it out. And he wants to know the measures to take going forward to hire a stranger or to bring in a stranger to the house. Because only if he had gone through the right procedure to bring in that girl, maybe through the agency, whatever, he would have known how to go back to those people and be like, the person you sent to me has done this. She has caused me this kind of damage. I need my refund or something. You know, there would have been something to it eventually. But because it was illegal, and I know these illegal things really happen, so he wants to know that what measures do one take to bring in somebody like that in case it happens again. Because even he needs to bring in someone else again. He has already learned his lesson. But does that mean the children will not be taken care of? Do they have to take those kids along with them to their workplaces? That will not happen. So of course he needs to bring in somebody to work for him. So what measures do we take? I'll be expecting your opinions, your thoughts under my comment section. And if you want me to bring in guests to talk about it eventually, please feel free to let me know. But then again, it's your honest opinion I want on this.